Hello, I'm Tyler with MiniCFO.io, your AI-powered financial assistant for small business. You can track income, expenses, and get intelligent insights. Ask your finances anything and get answers powered by AI. I'm going to give you a quick example of a already pre-filled business and what your dashboard will start to look like as you start filling in transactions. So here we have the opening page, opening dashboard that will show your financial health. You can click between all time and this month. As you begin to populate transactions, this dashboard will continue to update. You'll be setting a monthly budget, which is the amount of expenses that you want to hit throughout the year. You could set up your cash reserve for how much emergency fund balance you have. So if you go in the negative any months, you at least are able to keep track of it. This will give you a savings rate and the total transactions that you have inputted into the system. You can compare on a month-to-month basis all of your different months of transactions, get a good idea about how you're doing financially from month to month. The bottom shows recent transactions, and you get AI Insights that shows you the financial health of your company. Now, AI Insights uses your business settings and your transaction data to help it generate responses. So if you type in methods to increase my revenues, this will read all the transaction data that I have in the system, and it will also read the business settings. Currently, I set this business as a bar and restaurant in Vineland, New Jersey. And it will layer out responses based off of what kind of business you are and the transactions that you have. And we'll also give you a little analytic at the beginning based off of your month goals. So, and you can get into more complex, you can get into deeper descriptions like leverage happy hours and events. You can ask, tell. It will generate responses for that. You can ask it based on my average monthly income, what should I budget? Or sorry, based on my average monthly salary, what should I budget for payroll if I expect staff to work 100 more hours? Let's say 100 to 200 more hours at a rate of 15 to 25 an hour. So we'll base it off of your average payroll and then give you a range of how much extra you should add on top of it. So the total payroll could run between 11,500 and 15,000 monthly, given your historical expenses. And basically, you're able to ask this any type of questions. It factors in all the transactions that you've filled out for your company and the type of business that it is. Now I'm going to go to a fresh profile to show you how you would go about beginning the process of setting up your new company. So here we see a fresh dashboard, no transactions have been entered, no business settings. So the first thing I would recommend that you do is go into the business settings, set name of your business, select the industry. So let's go with construction and real estate. Let's go with a landscaping company. Let's see. Okay. Local landscaping company in Berlin, New Jersey. Depending on what country you're in, you can set the currency. You can set your monthly income target. So let's say $10,000, your monthly budget. Let's say $8,000, and how much you have in a cash reserve, $20,000. You could save those changes, and those will carry through to the rest of the program. Another thing you can add in the business settings is you want to set up your own transaction categories. So let's say lawn sales or cut lawn sales. You can set that as an income category. Maybe for expenses, you want gasoline. And then these will become new income categories and expense categories for your company. Then you'll move over to transactions. Begin to add your transactions. So $150 maybe for the day you purchasing gasoline. Maybe after that you had to pay for labor. And let's say you got $2,500 for a day of landscaping. Now these will start to populate and start to fill out your dashboard. Then you can go to your AI insights and start filling that out, or start asking that questions as well. Let's just go to how to increase revenues again, but now that's a landscaping company. Let's see its new response. Google Landscaping Company. You can see it will generate questions for that as well. You can also ask for it to generate an income statement. So let's say income statement for April 2026. And you can ask this a whole litany of questions, anything that relate to your business, and it will generate responses based off of your transaction data and the type of business that you are. So there's been a quick tech demo of minicfo.io. If you have any questions, you can refer to the business settings tab and contact support. I also am open to any suggestions, anything to increase, to improve the system. Just shoot me over an email. Anything you'd want to see added to the system, just let me know. All right, thanks. Bye.